Hello and welcome to another cast from the Wargame Red Dragon tournament. We are through this group stage with all the teams, so we have now already a final bracket. You can see it on the. We have a new challenge for that. The challenge is linked in the channel. So, but we had a problem because of 6 groups. We had just 6 first and second places, but we needed 16 teams for the final round. So we decided to do a little exhibition games between the third places. From one group there was nobody ready to play, so we have just 5 teams participating for 4 more places in the final round. And yeah, we decided to make it quick. It's one game against each other with no income and 2,000 starting points, and 30 minutes as a time frame, but I guess most of the games don't even last that long. But yeah, so to be honest, it's the idea came from the stealth tournament, and we participated there, and it was really fun, and it was really an interesting experience. You have to play it a little different than the normal wargame game, since you have no income. So yeah, we decided to give it a chance, and I think we saw already some interesting games. So here FIRCE is playing against FreePoints, and the blue team on this side is FIRCE. They are playing with a blue moto deck, I guess, and Dutch, German, no. And the other one is, I think it's South Korea, or it's Japan. No, it's Blue Dragon. Yeah, and on the other side we have Crot and Pekuda playing as FreePoints, and we have here US deck and also a Blue Dragon deck. So it seems like Blue Dragon is the choice. I mean, you need like of course cheap units to hold sides, but you also need like powerful units to hit the opponent, no? So we have a game here on Punch Bowl, and we can already see where the teams are going. FreePoints is already playing a seed plane, and the opponent FIRCE as well. So let's see who will win here. The block against the block. One block is not hitting. Oh, the one block is down. That's a good oh, but they lose also their own block against the deal. So it's kind of a draw, and nobody lost a raider to the seed. So it seems like FreePoints just bring a little units to the middle. Blue is not putting any units to the right so far. I don't know if I forgot to move the units. And yeah, we have a first encounter here. We have one super heavy with a M1A2, and a lot of units here from Shiki from the blue side. Kurnas going for the M1A2 and hitting hard, killing all the units around it, but there's an answer, a Nighthawk. Kind of the same tactics from both teams. And yeah, Nighthawk is also hitting the Shiki, I guess. Yeah, it's dead. I know from FreePoints that they played in the stealth tournament. I'm not sure about FIRCE, if they played in the no income tournament, or if it's the first time they played that. So after that, immediately there's a Thunderbolt coming, but blue didn't move any units yet. I'm really confused about that. I hope it was not a mistake. Or yeah. Anyway, the Thunderbolt is going down here. So already a lot of losses for the red team, and the M1A2 is really low from the HP. And now they move the units. Yeah, it's kind of late. I mean, they could have challenged the mid at least, or well, secured the right side, because there's nothing. And FreePoints is doing the right thing, just bringing the units forward as soon until you have contact. Yeah, so they try to get through in the middle, but there's still the M1A2 holding the line. And here on the right side, of course, it's way too late. They almost lost the squads of Hebyong. The Chumat is already firing. Yeah, that was really unnecessary. They could have easily captured those buildings from the beginning. Okay, so we had already a heavy engagement in the mid. There was a Gazella flying around. What is left of blue? It's just cheap infantry here. Oh, pass against eagle. Eagle wins easily. And is now shocked, and it also should have a second fighter. So, lucky engagement. And now the peace pheasant. Is it going for the eagle? No, it's not going for the eagle. But a starfighter. Maybe the starfighter has a chance to shoot it down now. Yes, starfighter shoots down the eagle, but the eagle stuns the peace pheasant. So, yeah, it couldn't fire either, and there is no AA in the middle of the red team. So, yeah, now I need a lot of time to rearmor. Still, the units on the right side of the blue team didn't went anywhere yet. The Habe just slaughtered in the open field. It's like 60 points they lost here just because they were too late. Okay, there's a new bomber of red coming. And a Nighthawk to the right side. Wow. Yeah, the F1 is for just sniping the helicopters. Okay, so they decided just to defend the CV, it seems like, because it's like expensive to buy a new CV. And Nighthawk, I think it's blind bombing because an obvious spot where it's often the CV, but it didn't hit the CV. Luckily for blue. Yeah. Now the corners on the other side. Where is it going for? The M18 are spread up and the pivots are running into the M18s. Kills 2 of the M18s, but there's nothing else to counter them. So if they would have had an infantry squad, or the pivots would have been in close range, they had a chance, but not like that. Okay, so they have a point advantage or unit advantage of the red team now. The thing is, do they know that? Do they know what to do with this advantage? Now they clear this this town here. But anyway, for the moment it's just a draw. No, even though the FreePoints is still behind because they needed longer to bring their CV in the sector. So yeah. They bought a Roy cut here. I don't know if they now go on full defense. They still have a Kurnas, which is really powerful, but the enemy team still has a Nighthawk. So it's still a draw from the units, I would say. Sorry, that was my table. Good. So, red team is pushing on the left, clearing this town. And still pushing on the right side. And they cleared the left side. There's just a mortar against this and the Panther. But the Panther has not a good visibility. But that's all what's left on the left side. I don't know if they still have any points left to buy, but it doesn't seem like that. Meanwhile, the red team repaired the M1A2. So yeah, they should be fine with the points. Like that, it's a little dangerous for red to run one by one into the units. Maybe it would have better to group up their units so they can fight together against whatever is left of the blue team, because they don't know what the blue team have. No? Blue team is now moving the CV. Yeah, but just and the Nighthawk is already coming. The Ande is the Kurnas, but it's just killing a transport, where meanwhile the Nighthawk kills the CV. So now FreePoints is taking +2, and if they don't have a CV, there's basically almost no chance to turn that around. Even though the F104 doesn't go for the bomber yet. Husky actually leaves the game, and so does Creed. Well, it was kind of obvious, but maybe it was a little too... the problem was maybe that blue also slept a little in the beginning. A lot of units stayed in the base for no reason, and well, maybe FreePoints was a little more experienced in playing that. But anyway, it was a quick round. Now with this win, FreePoints is going to the final bracket, but FIRCE has another chance. They will play against the loser of the other game between VHDG21 and another team, I don't know the name yet, which is going to be casted soon. And yeah, so there's a losers game between the two teams who loses their chance in the Hoffnungsrunde, and this team is also the winner of this losers match, will also proceed in the final stage. So I hope you had fun. It was a quick replay this time, and see you in the next one. Bye.